Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. We have got our 8:15 class going on outside there. I am here for you guys. We are going to do what we call right and left today. So before we even get started, we've got to do ramp. And let's do something as simple as just an alternate high kick, please. So we're going to alternate our legs, all right? And as we go through this workout, what we're going to do is the first round is going to be a quick warm-up round. What does that mean? It means that every move that we do, for the most part, we are going to do for 25 seconds work, 12 seconds rest. We're going to do one more on each leg, and then we are going to go to knee hugs. So every move that we do today is going to alternate, or we're going to do with two arms. But then, in the next second, third, and fourth round, we're going to speed things up a little bit, and we're going to slow things down a little bit. We're going to do all right side, all left side. So it's going to go from a 5 to 6 move circuit, change that to a toe grab, from a 5 to 6 move circuit to a 12 move circuit. Take a 12 move circuit. So it'll all make sense once we get started. All you got to do is follow along. Pretty simple. We're going to do some lunges. We're going to do some back rows. We're going to do some side planks or core walkouts. I'm going to show them both. Good. Let's finish these up. Let's do some toe touch Y squats. Then we're going to do some deadlifts and RDLs. We're going to do some chest presses. And then we're going to do some arm work. So we got a lot of things today to get through. Good. As you get down, make sure you're getting your hips as low to the ground as possible. You're getting arms up as high as you can. Good. Hopefully you feel pretty good about this. We're going to go to last one of these. We're going to go to some sweeps. So drive that heel into the ground, sweep down and come back up, sweep down and come back up. I'm going to do them all on one side, and then I will switch to the other. One more. All right, I'm switching sides, getting everything nice and warmed up. So I'm making this workout just a smidge quick as far as we're changing the timer to something a little bit faster. Big circles, arms right, big circle, arms left. And the whole concept is that you will have something that you could pull out in the future on a day where you need something to kind of get a quick 40-minute, 45-minute workout instead of a full hour. So hopefully that'll help. I'm going to do a couple doubles. And you're going to need your bands. All I'm going to show today is a band version because the class is full and we've got all of our weights out there. But I'll guide you through if you have only weights. And so gather up those things. We're not going to need slides. We're not going to need duck walk bands. We're just going to need whatever weights you have around the house and whatever bands you got. So gather up those things and we'll come back. All right, everybody, we're back. I've got the timer set today for 25:12. So the first round, as I already alluded to, is we're going to do everything alternating or with two arms, two legs. And then in subsequent rounds, we're going to do all right, all left. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is reverse lunge, side lunge, or a forward lunge. Your choice. I'm going to start with reverse lunge. We're going to begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, off we go. So I'm just getting my legs straight back. Okay, doesn't matter to me if you want to do a forward lunge. I'll show that now. If you go forward, okay, just make sure you're keeping your knees over your heels. I can also do a side lunge. It just depends on what fits your space, what feels good to you. They're all right. None of them are wrong. All right. So next time we will do those alternating. We're going to do some back rows next. So I'm just going to get a band to get warmed up. So next time we'll do those all right, all left. So here's my back rows again. As I said, I'm just warming up. So I just got both arms going. Next time through, I'll do all right side for 25 seconds, all left side. So thus why we call it a right and left workout. But we're still warming up. Now after this, I'm going to show two different ways to do this exercise. You can do a side plank and get on the floor. Most of the time, I don't need to teach that. Or you can do a step core walkout. Now, I'm going to show that right now. And this is one of the ones that there is no right and left. Okay? So this is a step core walkout. So if you got some bands and you can put them up against the floor, a point that will kind of hold, so like a doorknob or a hook or a pole, okay? This is an option for you. I'll show the side planks in the next round, but most people know how to do a side plank, so at the very least we can kind of go through that, right? Now, I'm going to show these this way, just so you can see a side view and so you don't have to look at the back of my head. 3, 2, 1, and out we go. So notice how I'm keeping my shoulders over my hips, okay? My core is engaged, my butt is engaged. Good. My arms are straight, my wrists are locked, so they're not bending. I like to hold with the outside hand when I do these. Now, if you're doing a side plank on the floor, good for you. I'll show that the next round and cue you through that, but this way you'll all have options. Excellent job. Next, I'm going to show a deadlift. I'm going to use a band. You can use weights, okay? The banded version, we're going to do both legs at the same time here. Next round, I will show how to do it with a single leg. So you'll have lots of options for this workout. Notice I am grabbing the band pretty far down close to my feet. Notice how I'm keeping my back flat and I'm pulling straight up. This is one of those ones that when we go to the single leg version, you want to stay with the double leg version. 45 seconds of this is not going to kill anybody. Now we're going to go to chest press. So I'm going to grab another band. I'm going to wrap it around my anchor point. I'm going to turn and face you guys. And again, this will be one of those ones that starting the next round, I'll put both handles in one hand. For right now, we're just doing our chest press. Double on right here. So we're going to go back to our normal 8 or 9 minute circuit once we get started. But where we're saving a little bit of time in case you are in the future feeling like a little rushed. Excellent job. We're going to go to bicep curls. In the future, you will have had a warm-up set, and then you can go to RDLs. Or you could just do this first round, which we're doing bicep curls next. So sorry for those of you who got a little off on the cueing. We have only, by the time we're done with this, it'll be 5 minutes of work. So it's a quick little 5-minute circuit as a double arm, okay? But I want you guys to be able to get a great workout. So by going from bilateral to unilateral, you will find that the workout gets more challenging. Now, all I'm going to do is turn this into an overhead tricep press, and I'm going to go here and go straight up. So all of these will turn to right and lefts, and then we will have plenty of options moving forward. If you're using a weight, there really is no options that I haven't been able to show. You just did side planks instead of single step core walkouts, and that's okay. And this is just one that when you're traveling, if you even just bring one band with you, you should be able to walk into any hotel gym or go to any park, throw the band around a light post or a tree, and you'd be able to do this workout 4 rounds in 20 minutes, piece of cake. But for today, I'm going to do a little right and left so we get a long workout. So grab a towel, grab some water, and we'll come back and we'll do the longer version. We are back and we are going to go into round 2. So everything I just showed you, we are going to do again, but this time we're going to put everything in our right hand first and then our left hand next. So it becomes a right-left workout, like I said. So reverse lunges, I'm going to start off with that. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, 25 seconds. So I'm going to do all right leg. Now I'm going to stay with reverse lunges because I want to get my own workout in as well. Excuse me. If you are doing side lunges, that's fine. If you're doing forward lunges, that's fine. If you're alternating, because that's better for you, you're just going to do 2 rounds of alternating. It's just whatever works for you. If you're going to hold some weights, they can be right at your hands, they can be on your shoulders, and then the next round I'm going to show how to hold a band, but I'm just kind of giving lots of options for some people who don't have a lot of body weight, who only have body weight, not a lot of toys, is what I meant to say. Other side, now I'm doing my left leg. Whether you do your right or your left, doesn't matter. Just try and be consistent. It's important that you try and stay in a similar order. Now we're going to go to back rows next. If you have a dumbbell, you could, I'll show that quick variation before we start. I'm going to use the anchor point version just because it's simpler for me to do so. All right, so I'm going to grab my band. And if I was doing a bent over version, I would stand here and pull up. But for you guys at home, I'm going to grab a band version and I'm going to be right here. So here I go. Get a little closer. And notice how I'm pulling my elbow into my body. Okay, I've got a pretty reasonable distance between me and my anchor point. My shoulders are back, my chest is up. Good. 5 seconds. And I'm going to go past the bell just a smidge because I got a little bit of a late start. Maybe one more. All right, excellent. I'm going to set up my other side, and as I do, I'm going to let you know that coming up, I'll do a quick view of single step core walkout, which we've already done, but I'm going to do a side plank version for this round, just to show and make sure everybody understands all the components of doing that well. Keep your elbow in close to your body, keep your back flat, keep your chest up, row straight in, keep your neck out of it by pushing your shoulder down to your rib cage. 3, 2, 1. All right, side planks it is, or single step core walkout. Your choice. I'm going to go with the side plank so I can take you through it. So just bear with me, being a little further back, a little tight on space. I go up onto my elbow and I put my hand in the air. My body is in complete alignment. My head is in alignment with my neck. My neck is in alignment with my hips with my toes. If I was having any challenges, I would drop that toe in front. If I wanted to make it harder, I would put my hand in the air. I could do it in a push-up version where this elbow would become a hand and it would be a little bit longer. So lots of options there. Again, you're on a trip and you are in a hotel room trying to get a workout in and you only brought a medium or a heavy band. Kind of hard to do single step core walkouts with a heavier band. You'll end up spinning, and I'll show that in the upcoming move. So I've got my shoulders stacked. I always like to tell our clients to look straight up to the sky, look to the air. We're going to go to single leg RDLs. I'm going to show a couple different versions in just a second, but we got to finish up these side planks first. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's get a little closer back to you guys. Single leg RDL. I'm going to go straight out and straight up. I'm a little tight on space back here, so I'm going to do it a little bit of an angle. And I'm going to do all right leg, all left leg. And I'm going to show a couple of versions today. If you're looking for the harder version, you can hold the band around your foot. And I will show that version next round. Straight out, straight back. That's how you can add a little bit of tension, a little bit of resistance. Finish this one up, and I'm going to go to the other side. Now, as I go to the other side, I'm working very hard on keeping my back toe from flaring. I'm really fighting having it point down towards the heel of the other leg. And I'm working on my balance. Straight out. And as we go through it, I'm trying to get my hands to push away from me and my heel to push away from my midline as well. Both in different directions. Like an old 18th century stretching rack from the torture chamber. I'm going to chest presses now. So I'm going to grab a band and I'm going to put the handles all in one hand. So come towards you guys a little bit, and here we go. Notice, I'm tall and I'm not herky-jerky. I've got a little bit of a staggered stance, but I can put both feet together and then get a little bit more in core involvement. So as you're pushing through, hopefully you have something to anchor. If you have a weight, you would do this on the floor, okay? If you have just a band, you would just hold the other side with your other hand. So we're going to go in 4, 3, 2, off we go. Good. Now, after chest press, we're going to do biceps and triceps. Again, I mentioned in the earlier part of this workout that the goal was I was trying to find a way to give you guys some speed to this. So if it's a little short on time day, this is the workout you go to. And you would do everything. You would just repeat the first round over and over. But for today, I'm gonna do double arm biceps now. I'm not gonna do right and left because that would take the round to 14 or 15 minutes. So I'm just doing my bicep curls today. All right? I'm gonna show a couple different versions of triceps. Biceps are really hard to, I can give you a hammer curl. We can do bicep curl overhead press, which I've shown in the past. We could do pulses. We could do iso holds, where you just hold it in position. 3, 2, 1. Also, I'm going to show, maybe you have the ability at your house. You already saw me do the overhead version. I'm going to show the tricep version where we press down with this. So I'm going to grab my band, and I'm going to bring it down straight behind me. Now, you don't have to do it this way, but this is just another way to feel like you're hitting your triceps a little differently. If you have a high anchor point, that's what makes this one doable for you. If you don't have a high anchor point, you will just continue to do the one where you step on it, or where you just put it on a middle anchor point. But it's just a little bit of a fun way to add some variety. All right, that's the end of round 2. Still pretty quick. Still done in less than 7.5 minutes. But when we put them all together, we end up with a good 35, 40-minute workout. So let's take a quick break. All right, everybody, we're back. And we are going to ramp things up a little bit. So I'm going to get a light band just so you can see exactly how we do these things. And I'm going to do my lunges with a band. Again, where is a quick workout? This is like, hey, I don't have a lot of time. So let's get started with our lunges in 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so timer is started. Hang on. Sorry about that. We got to just do a little volume here. All right, there we go. All right, perfect. Let's go. So I am going to hold this band like so, and this is going to add a little bit of resistance to my lunge. I could hold it down here and really add a little bit more resistance, but I also have to resist the urge to bow. So I'm getting my back knee to the floor, getting down nice and low, keeping both of my legs at 90-degree angles. Okay, good. That is the end of the first leg, and I'm just going to set up and do the other leg. So I'm going to get that leg up, okay? All right, so here we go, other side. Down and up, good. Chest up, shoulders back. Driving through that front heel, okay? Really getting that back knee down, shoulder blades back, keeping off those front toes. Okay, keep going. We got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, time to go into those back rows. All right, I've shown a couple different versions so far. I can do these half kneeling, so I can go down. I'm just do them standing. I'm do my feet together. I'll come out to you guys so you can follow, keeping your arm in a good position. Notice my neck is staying down. It's not creeping up into my ears. Good. Got a nice strong pull here. Good. Let's do this. Good. We're going to go for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Very nice. All right. Other side. So step back. Shake everything out. You release the tension in your neck. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Let's do it. Good. Keep going. 20 seconds. So here we go. 15 seconds. Nice job. Pulling that hand into your rib cage. You hear me say this all the time. Put a little pause in. No herky jerky. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right. I'm going to do the single step core walkout again. I showed the plank last time, the side plank. So let's just mix things up a little bit. Hand is in the outside arm. In this case, my right arm. My inside arm is there. and I'm taking a big step towards the wall. Notice, I've got this nice logo on my shirt. My hands stay right in front of my logo. They don't fall behind. They are way out in front, okay? And that is important to make sure that you are using your core instead of, that's a break, instead of your arms and neck. Again, we're here. Chest up, shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Step out, come back. Step out, come back. Step out, come back. Good. Shoulder blades are engaged, but not active. Okay, so they're just stabilizing. My feet are wide apart. My knees are soft. I'm really working through not feeling this anywhere but my rib cage and my core. All right, we're gonna go to single leg deadlifts. So, I'm gonna show a resistance version of these. I'm gonna step on it just like I did with the lunge. And as I go forward this time, I'm gonna go down, grab low on my band, and pull back up. So some people actually find this a little bit easier to control because the band helps them fight. And then the balance becomes a little smoother. All right, good job. Switching to the other leg. So it's a little bit tough in space because we got so many moving parts here. So, and I want to show you as much as I can. So when I move back, I get a little bit cramped. So as I'm going through this, driving straight down, come straight back up. Go straight back down, keep that back toe curled under, keep those shoulder blades back. Make sure you're leading with your chest, get your leg as high as your head and shoulders. Now for those of you at home, I have a tiny little gnat named Sydney who's trying to get me all jacked up, but that is not going to happen. So we're doing chest presses. She thinks she's funny behind the camera. All right, here we go. So we're doing our chest presses. It's kind of like a punch, okay? Elbow in, chest up, shoulder blades back. Starting to break the sweat now, round 3. Really feeling good about this. Good. Nice job. Keep going. Press through. All right. Really get it out there. Other side. Bring it up nice and high. All right. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Pressing straight out. Again, staggered stance gives you a little bit more of a ability to resist twisting. You can put your feet together like I'm showing now, where you're going to have to fight twisting more so than with your leg back. And sometimes that makes it more of a core move, and I'm interested in it being a chest move today. Really pressing out in front, getting it out there, come on. All right, bicep curls. Bicep curls and triceps, and then we're done with round 3. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Off we go with our bicep curls. Nice. I'm going to show the banded overhead tricep on this next one. Okay. Getting those palms to the sky. Remember, you can do hammer curls. I'm not a big fan of alternating in short workouts because this, first of all, I think it looks ridiculous. And second of all, you're not really getting the most efficient use of your work. All right, I'm going to change. That's it. I'm going to change to overhead triceps right here. And this red band's going to give me a little bit of a run for my money. So remember, I showed this version first. I showed the high ankle point. Good. Keep going. Elbows in, chest up, shoulder blades back. Nice job. Good, good, good. Keep pressing. Drive through. Good job. Good. Really feel those elbows stay close to your head. And that is round 3. Whew. Round 3 is awesome. Round 4 coming up. We'll get a little extra work in there. We'll see how fast things can go when you just change it from 30 seconds to 25 seconds. Be right back. Last round, let's get ready to do our reverse lunges, side lunges, or alternating lunges. So again, I'll show it with a band just to give you a little bit of variety. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Let's get this workout going, come on. So, leg is in position, all right? And I'm just doing my lunges, down and up, chest up, back and flat. If you don't have a band, no worries. If you don't have weights, no worries. Body weight's awesome for this stuff. Okay, you can go a little faster. Just stay with good form. You know my ruling on this. I say it all the time. It's the 4th round. Don't speed up and lose function and lose form just because you want to go fast. Okay, it's the wrong F word. Fast is the wrong F word. Form and function, the right F words. And those of you who know me know I like F words. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's go to the other side. Down and up. Notice how I'm keeping my knee over my ankle. I'm working hard to keep myself in a position so that my shoulders are back and my chest is up. Good, keep going. Good. This round is just a quick 7 minutes. So we can just fly through this. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good. All right, those are our lunges. We're going to our back rows now. Okay, back rows it is. All right, so we're getting set up. I do my right arm first every time. I'm gonna try to stay consistent with that. Good. Really feeling like I'm doing a good job of staying in alignment. Nice. What does alignment mean? My head is staying over my shoulders. My back is flat. My chest is up. My shoulders are not doing the movement. My lats and my back muscles are doing the movement. 3, 2, 1, as we switch to the other side. So 10 seconds break. Get yourself set. You can go with a wide stance or a narrow stance. Narrow stance will obviously be harder. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Other arm. After this, we're gonna go through some single leg deadlifts. We're keeping our core engaged. We're keeping our glutes engaged. So everything is stabilized so we can isolate out the arm. Our palm is not gripping the handles with a chokehold. It's being more of a good, smooth movement pattern. Now, I'm gonna show even a different version, a 4th version of single leg deadlifts. So I'm gonna grab onto my band and I'm gonna step on it. And then from here, I'm gonna bring my band straight up over my head. So from here, I'm gonna use the band as a guide to keep my legs and arms moving in synchronicity. So as I'm going down, my arms and legs are moving at the same time. So if you've never tried this version, it's a great way to test yourself to keep your toe down and keep your hands in a good position and you don't move independently. You move smoothly through each range of motion. Don't always teach that one, so put that one in your back pocket for the next time we do single leg RDLs. And then you'll have it as an option. But I thought it would be fun today, being that we are doing a good job of getting through lots of rounds of this stuff and that we have a pretty strong right and left day. I've got my body moving smoothly. I got one more in me before that bell rings, I hope. Getting down, 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 down. Leg is up nice and high. And whew, that'll get you every time. All right. I'm set up for my chest press. Okay, got my band set up. A little sweat removal. And here we go. Straight out. Feet together. I think I might have screwed this one up. And I did my left arm first, but that's okay. They're both going to get done. I also have to go back and I got out of order. So I apologize for that. But what we'll do is we'll throw them in at the end. And what did we miss? We missed our planks and our single step core walkouts. So don't worry, I'm not going to leave you hanging. We're still going to do them. We just got a little out of order. All right, so here we go. Ready, set, and feet together, pressing straight out. Head is in alignment with spine. Shoulder blades are down and pressed back. Keeping your hips tucked under, core engaged, glutes engaged. You might even feel a little shake, shake, shake if you're doing it right. Okay, smooth and controlled. Function and form, not fast. Let's go, let's go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. Good. All right, we're gonna do our bicep, triceps, And then we're gonna go back and do our single leg step core walkouts. Sorry about that. That's on me. Got a little out of order, but hey, it happens, right? We're not gonna forget them. All right, biceps and triceps, and then 2 more after that. Good. Nice job. Remember, 7 minutes, done. We are off to the races. It's awesome. It's a great, quick exercise routine. And if we don't do double arms, double legs, it's more like 4 minutes. So no one can tell me they don't have time for a quick workout. There's always time for a quick workout. Okay, you may not be drenched in sweat when you're done with it. You may not be completely gassed, but you can also say, I didn't skip my workout today. Triceps next. Here we go. Straight up overhead, that's my choice today. Show it a little different view so you can see how low my hands get. And you see how far down I'm trying to get. I'm also going to make sure you're paying attention to my elbows being in. And I'm really trying to get some height with these bands. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Perfect. All right. So now we're gonna do our single leg step core walkouts. All right. Here we go. Out we go. And back. And I'm gonna stay out here. And I'm gonna do a small step because what this is gonna allow me to do is make it harder because I don't disengage the band quite as much, which is making me create this pillar of rigidity from my shoulders to my knees. And now I've got to fight because I'm constantly being pulled back to the pole. So you make them a little easier by taking bigger steps. You make them a little harder by taking smaller steps. 3, 2, 1, last one, off we go. Boom, and back, straight out, and back, good, back, nice job, back, good, straight out, back in, 10 seconds, good. I love it, I love it, I love it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, good. Nice job, everybody. All right, now, here's what happens when you don't pay attention. Many of you might realize that part of the reason why we do these is we try and give some of our participants workouts to go on the road with, or some workouts to do at home when they can't get to the gym. So there's a bunch of people who are working out with me right now, and they asked if we could do a round 5. Ask and you shall receive. If you only have time to do what you did, start stretching now. But if you're gonna go round 5 with us, we'll be right back, take a short break, and we'll plow through the last round. All right, everybody, we are back. And as promised, our group at home said, let's throw one more round in. I've got time today. Perfect. So we are going to do a 5th round today. We're going to go back to what we did in the first round, and everything's going to be double arm, double legs, and I'm going to ramp it up. Might even do a little power 10 if you know what that means. So we're going to start off with lunges. We're going to do alternating lunges, double arm back rows. We're going to do single step core walkouts the same way, double leg deadlifts, double arm chest press, biceps and triceps. So hang with me, get ready to go. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, so it's the last round. So being that we're alternating now and we're back to doing everything for one set or one round or one circuit, we're going to ramp it up by adding a little bit of speed. We're going to add a little power. We're going to go a little faster. I'm adding a jump. You can just keep alternating. You know what to do. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now, if you're doing this, we are all set to do back rows. So I'm grabbing my heaviest band so I can go through a little faster. Ready, set, go. Good. So notice I'm going faster, but I'm still staying smooth. There's no movements that are kind of erratic or ballistic. They're all very controlled. Even though they're speedier, they're all controlled. Nice, keep going. Notice how hard I'm working on these. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna go to those deadlifts. So again, I'm gonna try and stay with a heavier band, step onto with 2 feet, grab really close to my feet, and up we go. Up we go. Chest out. Good. Keep going. Move through it. Drive through. Push those hips forward. Get those butts back. 10 seconds. Good tension, good resistance. Come on. Keep going, keep going. Nice. Good. Get those deadlifts going. Perfect. All right, single step core walkouts. This is the only one that we're going to do right and left. So, grabbing that band, off to the races, big step out. So, I'm going to go a little faster, but I'm going to stay far from the anchor point, just like I said in previous rounds. Stay small steps, harder move. Small steps, harder move. 8 seconds. Come on. Let's go. Push. Really feel that side burn in 3, 2, 1. All right. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. Good. Nice job. Good. Push through it. Small steps. Shoulder blades back and down. Come on. Keep those hands out. 10 seconds. Good. 8 seconds. Good, 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 good. Come on, you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. I'm going to grab my heavy band again. Chest press, chest press, chest press. Okay? Chest press it is. Then some arms. And we're done with our 5th round. So, a little bit of a fun one. Kind of get a lot of mixture. Good. My feet are together. My chest is up. My back is flat. Notice, smooth and controlled. Elbows are, they could be a little lower. They could be a little higher. There's nothing wrong with a little variety. But I'm using my pecs. Notice how my hands are not gripping too tight. I really feel my armpits and my pec muscles, my chest muscles. Good. Bicep curls. So, down we go. Get set up. I'm choosing a heavier band yet again for biceps this time. 3, 2, 1. All right. Again, I'm choosing to make these last rounds, these last 5 minutes, a little quicker. So I'm trying to get 15 reps in 25 seconds, 18 reps in 25 seconds, without giving up any form. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Awesome. Last one of triceps. Here we go. I'm going to do the overhead step throughs. I'm going to do 2 feet, make it a little more challenging, and up, up, up. Good. Trying to get 1 per second, or 1 every second and a half, something like that. Really where I feel a burn. I feel like really trying to get my heart rate up for the last little bit. Come on. 8 seconds. Go for it. Good. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so for those of you who stuck with me through the whole round, good for you. You're going to want to hit the showers and get right into it. But I'm going to ask you to just take a few minutes. And if you are rushed, and the reason why you chose this one is because you're in a rush, then stretch while you're getting ready. Stretch while you are on the train, on the bus to work. Or if you are in the car or whatever, and you can kind of do some figure 4s or whatever. Make sure you stretch. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time for another workout.